English Language Academy. Practice makes perfect.
Listen and practice.
What my cat did. One day I was sitting in a chair drinking a cup of tea. My cat came into the room and sat on my lap. She was quite content, and she sat there purring. My cat likes to drink water, and sometimes she drinks milk. I would never give her tea to drink. Cats just don't drink tea. We were sitting there quietly when suddenly my cat stood up. She was looking at something on the floor. She crouched down low and got ready to pounce. I saw what she was looking at. It was a huge centipede. I think that centipedes are ugly. They have many legs and they move very fast. I would hate to have one crawl over me. My cat jumped to the floor and she ran over to the centipede. She was incredibly fast. I was surprised that she caught the centipede. She put her paw on it, and then she reached down and ate the centipede. The centipede must not have tasted very good. My cat got a funny look on her face, and she looked like she was trying to get a bad taste out of her mouth. I was thinking that I would be sick if I ate a centipede. My cat looked at me and jumped back up in my chair. She stuck her face in my teacup and took a big drink of tea. I was shocked. I had never seen a cat drink tea before. I think that the centipede must have tasted so bad that my cat just needed something to wash the taste out of her mouth. Guess what? I didn't finish my tea. I threw it out and washed out the cup. My cat has never had a drink of tea since that day. She has also never eaten another centipede. If a centipede walks by, she just pretends that she doesn't see it.
Listen and practice.
The gasoline in our cars comes from plants and very small animals that lived 300 or 400 million years ago. Very slowly, mud and rocks covered them, and they changed into oil. Gasoline is made from this oil. Today, people are also using plants to make other fuels, like ethanol and biodiesel. We can make plastic from plants. Sometimes there is plant plastic in our cell phones, computers, or even our socks.
Listen and practice.
Plant parts. A flowering plant has 4 main parts: leaves, stems, roots, and flowers. The roots hold the plant in the soil. They take water and minerals from the soil. The leaves make food for the plant. The stems take water from the roots to the leaves. They also take food from the leaves to other parts of the plant. The stems support the plant too. The flowers make seeds, and new plants grow from these seeds.
Listen and practice.
Animals grow and change during their life. To produce young, Some animals have babies and others lay eggs. These young animals then grow up and produce young too. This journey from being born to producing young is called a life cycle. Animal life cycles are amazing. There are millions of different species of animal in the world. Some animals, like the blue whale, are very big. Others are so small that we almost can't see them. These animals all have very different life cycles.
Listen and practice.
Mammals. Mammals are the only animals that give birth to their young. They don't lay eggs like fish, amphibians, reptiles, or birds do. Mammal mothers are special because they produce milk for their babies to drink. Today, we can find many different types of mammal. Some live on land, like horses, camels, and monkeys. Others live in the ocean, like whales and dolphins. Bats are special because they are the only mammals that can fly. Did you know that you are a mammal too?
Listen and practice.
Hot places. A lot of hot places on Earth are near the equator. Near the equator, the light from the sun is strong. It's often hot in summer and in winter. There are many hot deserts near the equator. Monument Valley is in a desert in the USA. It's very hot and sunny there. There are weeks and months with no rain. In some very hot places in summer, there's no water in the rivers. Plants and fish can't live there.
Listen and practice.
Snow sports. In Nunavut, in the north of Canada, winter is from September to June, so there's a lot of time for snow sports. Skiing and tobogganing are very popular. Dog sledding is another exciting snow sport. The driver sits in the sled and the dogs pull it over the snow. Every year there is a big dog sled race. In Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates, the summer is very hot. It's even warm in winter, but it's still a good place for snow sports. Dubai has the biggest snow dome in the world. People come here for skiing, snowboarding, and tobogganing. It's very, very cold in the snow dome, but it's much hotter outside. The snow dome is in the desert.
Listen and practice.
Sound and light are types of energy that travel in the air. We use sound energy to hear, to listen to music, and to communicate by telephone. We use light energy from the sun to see during the day, and light from lamps to see when it's dark. Sound happens when something vibrates. When we hit a drum, it vibrates, and this makes the air around the drum vibrate too. The vibrations of sound travel through the air in all directions. These movements are called sound waves. Sound waves are invisible. We can't see them. We hear the sound of the drum when the sound waves reach our ears.
Listen and practice.
Radio waves. Sounds lose energy and get weaker when they move. That's why we can only hear people speaking if they are near us. To send sounds from one place to another, sound waves are converted into radio waves. Radio waves are a type of energy that can travel a long distance through the air. Like sound waves, radio waves are invisible. When you use a cell phone, the phone converts sound waves into radio waves. It sends the radio waves to a cell tower near you. The cell tower sends them to a base station that sends them on to a cell tower near the person you are calling. Their cell phone converts the radio waves back into sound waves so that they can hear you.
Listen and practice.
Lasers. A laser is a type of light that we get from machines. It's a very thin beam of light that has a lot of light energy and heat energy. Lasers have more energy than sunlight. We use lasers in many machines, like CD players and DVD players. Lasers have so much energy that some factories use them to cut through metal, and doctors use lasers to operate on some parts of the body, like eyes. In clothes factories, people use lasers to cut through hundreds of pieces of fabric at the same time.